took about 18 seconds off the clock.
Typically, with each pass, your percentage goes up. You'll see lobs tonight from the Hornets.
That was in transition. See, he fools you. Change of pace, change of direction. All of a sudden, he takes you one direction. Look, just taking his time, head and shoulder fake. All of that's fundamental basketball. Change of direction, change. Ramon finding people.
0 for 3, and he figures out a way.
Same thing, right? Just taking his time down the floor. Change of pace, change of direction. Not in a hurry.
Under 3 minutes, it brings an automatic timeout. Chris Paul finally scores from the field, taking it to the rack. Tipped out by Elson, but the Hornets control it. Chris Paul. He can find open shooters. Three-pointer, Rasul Butler.
That's what Rasul does. You know, this other stuff you're seeing is...
the Hornets. 11 turnovers now.
Little crossover move, change of pace. Suckered everybody into the paint, and Rasul needs time because he has...
Ball setting things up on the half court. 5 on the shot clock, now 4. And he snaps the long deuce.
And you've got to take a step back. When he starts doing that crossover stuff and walking towards you, look at the little crossover move, and now watch him move forward. Okay, you've got to back up because he's so quick off that first step to the basket, and that gives him room for what I call just a tiptoe jump shot.
Give Milwaukee a 10-point lead. It's down to 3. Open shooter, West.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that guy has a dead eye. 47% from the field, but he can beat you from 4 seconds. First half. Chris Paul. 8 points for him.
He backs you up. That's the formula for success tonight. Make the extra pass.
Paul dances and lays it up for Tyson Chandler.
Did he set him up? He looked all the way over here at us. Didn't even look back. Tyson.
New Orleans traded Tyson Chandler to Oklahoma City. I was a little surprised because I've always felt that duo right there can do some damage.
That's right.
I don't dump 8-year, 26-year-olds Tyson Chandler. I don't do that.
Not with that ability.
No. If I can avoid it.
Well,
Chris Paul hits the jumper and looks at the Bucks bench.
Well, look at the Stoudemire situation.
Take the lead, 47-46. Rasul Butler.
Boy, they set him up. Just a single pick, a little single curl, and a catch.
A dribble penetration by Paul, but it might open up some three-point shooting if they spread the floor.
And some offensive rebounding.
West.
See that? He is so tough.
You know, been getting to the line a lot. Over 9 a game over the last 17 games. He has 21 tonight. Chris Paul takes it in and uses the glass.
Now I know what you meant when he said you don't want this game to be...
He was 6 of 11 on threes Wednesday at Washington. Paul, steal lay-in, 20 points.
Can't be careless.
And you hit a 3, then an air ball, and then another 3.
Yeah, trying to build confidence.
Chris Paul. No confidence problem for him.
No. Whenever they need it.
Rasul Butler with another three-pointer.
With a hand in his face that time. Long arm.
Butler has his 2 triples tonight. We'll see if that improves to 25 and 8. Chris Paul creates. Scott Skiles was calling a timeout before James Posey even had the ball in his hand.
Don't hook me no more. I didn't.
Shot clock at 3 for number 3, Chris Paul. This is your first time seeing Chris Paul from
2-3 zone, trying to stay near the shooters.
3-point, Rasul Butler. See, it cuts down dribble penetration, but they can still hit those threes over the zone. Took him a while to get started tonight, but he has been stellar with 24 points, 9 assists, and now 26 points. He has 6 rebounds. A 20-second timeout taken by... May I ask you a tough question?
Go ahead.
They have a championship player. We're going to watch him right here. Do they have the supporting cast to challenge for a title?
I don't think so. And that was the same question you posed to Coach Sampson, too. They just don't have the supporting cast. It's very obvious that they don't have the depth on the bench. Besides Paul, it's a team of in-betweeners. West, of course, is a scorer, with an exceptional touch. But the rest of these guys, they're just pieces. You probably need a third guy to make that passing rotation on the perimeter a little stronger. And you need some bench players. And you got to have some size. They're not a big team, even by standards on the West.
Looking forward to it. The Hornets sweep the Bucks, 95-86. The